Welcome back, fellow stackers. Silver Gold Man here with another edition of Silver Gold and much more. Today's date is Sunday, February the 8th, 2015. Okay, folks, if you're new to my YouTube channel, Silver Gold Man, as I mentioned, is, not even 4 months old. I strongly suggest that you watch this video here because, well, a few people got a little upset that, well, I'm calling out the scammers, and what can I say? I'm not about to change my style or my format. I'm sticking with this. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I'm going to share my personal opinions on what I've seen taking place on YouTube. And if you're not interested, you're more than welcome to unsubscribe. So yeah, Silver Shield Disinformation Gang, I'm going to get into that, as well as you're looking for some advice here on investing in silver. Well, I'll show you a chart at the end. It's not good news. And, well, first off, how many people were out there telling you that silver, gold, crude oil, and bitcoins were about to drop? Not very few. What can I say? I've been on very adamant about that. I even got on crude oil, something I don't even do. What can I say? It's very clear to me what's taking place. The rest of the scammers and disinformation gang, they're not going to tell you what's going on. It's all about fear-mongering, getting you to buy something. That's all. That's all it is. Every single one of these people. Fear-mongering, even Corbett report, James Corbett, a lot of you, no, he's good. No, hold on a second. It doesn't matter if the guy gives out 95% good information. You got to watch out for the bullshit, and the bullshit matters when it hits your wallet. Remember that. Everything else, unimportant. The most important thing is your money. If you have no money, you can't do nothing. This is one of the things I've realized here since I broke my neck in 2011. I've lost the little bit of money I had. It's rough, man. It's very rough. Your family doesn't give a shit about you in many situations, unless you're in tight with them. Your family are there for Christmas and holidays, and the rest of the time, well, you're on your own, bro. So I'm here for those of you that are on your own and you're looking for some advice. I'm going to continue busting these scammers here. As I mentioned, I'm a new YouTube channel, so don't just watch a few of my videos and you say, hey, you haven't proved your point that Greg and Cryto are corrupt. Well, yes, I'm going to get onto that. Hang tight and go click see all so you can know how they're all interconnected here, and it goes back to RT America. Many people have caught on to that. So, yeah. Silver, gold, hang on. I got a chart for you at the end. And hangman, what can I say? I'm into reading candles now, of all things. And I'll get into that in a second. But first, yes, Davincij15. As I mentioned here, YouTube was taken over by scammers. It's become very obvious to many of us here who've been out here for a long time that many of these people that showed up in 2008, 2009, 2010, began pumping silver videos, and they also became stars on YouTube. Unbelievable here. Your information, most of it is garbage. They repeat the same crap one another. One term I've been using here is how they circle jerk. They really do circle jerk each other. They keep the corruption club amongst themselves. Many of you have caught on to that. If you've been out here for a long time, you already know what I'm talking about. So in this latest video here, let's hear what he has to say.
Hi everyone, we're back again to talk about bitcoins. We've seen bitcoins go all the way to $1,200 and drop to $200, right? It's lost like 85% of its value. Now the question is it going to go lower? Is it going to go higher? Well, nobody really knows, but I can pretty much guess that the trend is still going down, and we're going to see a low of probably about $120 before it actually starts to rise again. And when it does start to rise, we're going to see Bitcoin's probably selling around $400 to $600 for quite some.
Whoa. Okay, so did you guys get that? Because from the very beginning, he's very upfront about his own beliefs that nobody can predict the rise and fall of Bitcoins. Well, in fact, if you were subscribed to me, I've been calling it for a while. In fact, I got back out there under connecting dots too, and I said, watch out, it's $685 or $680 or $682. I can't remember the exact price. And I said, if you haven't jumped out of these, get out now. She's dropping. Anything that goes parabolic, and the fact that it was promoted by Davincij, Max Kaiser, and the rest of the scammers on YouTube, it went parabolic. Now they all shut up. It's going down, and she's dropping. Yeah, the trend is on, man. What can I say? And there's some of us on YouTube, very few of us, we've been calling it before it fell. So he's wrong about that. And How can he say it's going to drop to 120 when he just said he doesn't even know how low it's going to go? I mean, he admits that the trend is on. That's good, because if he had said the trend had changed, I'd say, yeah, where is it? I don't see no change. So the trend is on. Bitcoin is dropping. Some of us have been predicting it from the very beginning. She's fallen back down to $3 or $25 at very least. Maybe down to zero, in fact, is what I'm willing to say, because once that starts to capitulate down past that $20 mark, I don't think there's going to be anything left of this. And what's really sad is that, the scam, they're heating it up here. And this is the latest video again. I'll leave a link to both of those videos you just saw on Davincij, so you know that I'm not making up this thing. This guy's an absolute scammer, and let's listen to his latest bullshit here.
I'm going to be making some changes to this channel. I'm going to be talking mostly about cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and also a company that I'm helping to develop called colecta.biz. This company allows you to purchase a portfolio, or many portfolios in the future, of cryptocurrencies. These portfolios are similar to an ETF, a mutual fund, and we're going to be trading in and out of them, ensuring that you have the best cryptocurrencies in those portfolios, and none of those cryptocurrencies are scams or fraudulent.
Hello. Did you get that? Well, let's start off. First, he's admitting that it's not his company. He's working with people on a company, okay? And this is what many of us have noticed, that the Davincijs and the rest of the scammers, they're not always the guys that are running the operation. They're more or less they're the promoters, basically, is what it is. They pump, and the guys in the background dump. And many of you are catching on to this. Many, what can I say? I really believe that this is why, I thought these guys were on coke, because I could see they're all losing weight, or, their face is sinking in, and he's just looking low, so rubbery and skinny compared to what he was just a few years ago. And same with Mike Maloney, Max Kaiser. I think it's the stress. These people realize here that they can read the comments on YouTube, and they realize there's an awakening on YouTube. They realize it, and they feel stressed out. They feel concerned. All they're picking up now are the dumb idiots. New people on YouTube. I shouldn't say dumb idiots, but new people on YouTube. And yeah, really, other ones are really, they're dumb idiots. They're people that just avoid the truth and sticking their head in the sand and listening to the bullshit. So yeah, he wants you to start trading cryptocurrencies at this website, and listen to this bullshit. I'm going to read this. Digital currencies have taken hold. Really? And are becoming mainstream. Really? Allowing you more control over your money. Oh yeah, a lot of control. I can't believe that these guys are actually trying to suck people into it. As we're going in a downward trend, they want you to start investing your cold, hard, real money, your fiat currency, the paper currency that you own, your digital dollars in your bank account, into another fictitious currency that's just unbelievably unstable. I can't believe that these scammers are back at it again here. So it says, as these currencies continue to appreciate, yeah, a lot of appreciation there. Boy, oh boy, they got it so fucked up here. Anyways, and become part of our daily life, new questions arise. Yeah, I got a lot of questions for you. Which one should I choose? Well, my answer is stay out of them completely. Which one will come out on top? I'd say none of these ones, because they're unstable. It's, as I mentioned before, cryptocurrencies are kind of like your Mario Brother coins. You play the game, ding, 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 you collect some coins. They're fictitious. They don't exist. That's why they can go up and go down, because they're being played with. It's a manipulation. So he wants you to get in there and telling you got full control and secure storage, and you don't got secure storage, folks. Many of you realize these cryptocurrencies, as soon as you lose your hard drive or your computer, your laptop, you've lost all your money. Okay? So my advice to you is stay the hell out of colecta. Stay out of Bitcoins. And I've been saying stay out of silver for right now, but I'll get back into that chart in a second here, because I want to share with you what I see coming for silver. But first off, I'd mention here how, I broke my neck in 2011 in 3 places, my C4, my C5, my C6, all blasted right down through the center. Lucky to be alive. Doctors couldn't believe it. I must have heard at least 20 nurses that first night telling me how lucky I am to be alive. Unfortunately, or I should say, fortunately, my silver is what saved my ass. I had no one to help me. I spent my fortune surviving. I'm about to do a breakout here in 2015, and I said that I'm educating myself on trading. And I'm getting into candles, which I'll get into in a second here. But I mentioned how before jumping in the stock market, you have to do your homework. You have to look into your investment. You have to get educated. And I preferred to run a simulator. So this is not a real account. This is not real money invested, even though it says $99.98, all fictitious. Okay, this is pretend. I'm pretending right now because I want to see if I'm able to pick winners. That's what it's all about. Okay, so you may notice here I got a bunch of negatives, but that all took place in the same day, and I was trying swing trading on this program, and that's where you try to buy in and buy out on the dips on the same day, and unfortunately the system doesn't update the prices on time, and kept giving me the wrong prices and selling out the wrong price. So I'm jumping out of that. So yeah, what can I say? It's about increasing your value, and I've said that your silver sits in your safe and doesn't gain you a damn penny. So yeah, I cashed out. What can I say? I'm jumping into it, and many of you have caught on here. This is the SLV iShares. I use it because it's almost identical to the spot price. The difference is there's a little difference in the price, but they do the exact same movement. And I was telling you back then, watch out, we're going down. And you may recall not a single one of these people were telling you to jump out of it. Okay? I've been at it here for a while, telling you to jump out. This was going to drop. What can I say? Do I think it's going to go lower? Absolutely. Okay, so as I said, I'm educating myself on the candles. This video is not going to be about the candles, but I'm going to leave a link to connectingdots1.com, and you can go down here where it says in the gold and silver and the economy, stackers and trader tips. Click there, and although I haven't worked on it because I've been busy on other things, hang tight here. I've been educating myself, and I've been building up my bookmarks. So when I do come out, you're going to see a whole lot of information here. And let me tell you, these candles, boy oh boy, they're not right every single time, but candles, especially the 12 that I'm working on here, they have an unbelievable accuracy. And these candles were all brought out, were invented, I should say, by Japanese rice traders. Of all things, over 100 years ago, these Japanese rice traders came up with the candles, which basically give us a graphic indication of trader sentiment. That's basically what a candle expresses. I'm going to get into that in another video. I'll have to end this video here, but basically I want to let you know that on the MACD, I don't see a convergence. In fact, it's as those blue bars get longer, that means there's more selling going on. I talked about the full stochastic, and when you fall below the 50, you're falling into a bearish zone. Once we hit the 80, it becomes oversold. That's what took place here, so you have a chance of it going up. However, even once if it does reach the 20 area, that solid black line, as we continue falling in price, that does not mean that we will bounce right back up. I want you to understand that this chart that you're looking at only covers a 3-month period, okay? And stocks will often come down to the overbought and hang out there for a while. Oversold. This is oversold, okay? When it comes on top, it's overbought. So many people, or I shouldn't say many, some trade just using fast stochastic, full stochastic and MACD because, well, you're looking for divergence. And at this point, I don't see it. The price is dropping. I found out just recently that on the fast stochastic, you're to look at the red line, and I don't see a divergence there. And when you're looking at the full stochastic, then you can look at the black line, which is your price, the price itself. And basically, as you can see, I don't see a turnaround anytime soon. Okay, that's it for the video, folks. And my advice to you is stay away from these people. Get informed. Stay away from Colecta. And as I mentioned before, they're all listed right there. It's up to you to click see all and get informed. Okay? And I'm not changing my format. The gloves are off in 2015. Take care.